Coaches, so we'll get started. We almost had mic difficulties, so I had to get the other microphone brought down. Tonight's all offensive system of play. A lot of the concepts, a lot of the spacing, the rules we're going to be working through are still based off what we've done the last year or two. However, it's all going to be 5 out based. So in the past we've had 4 out, 1 in. However, I think outside of maybe Scott's team, to an extent Cam's team, none of us have bigs. So let's get everybody else outside of the paint, give us more space to play with. The notes I've given you, so I've given you a different format of the session plan. I guess that's to expose you guys to a different way of structuring your session. That's the format we use with the men's team. Last week's format was more just a base outline. I've then given you a second page you can write notes on. So although there's no space to write notes on your session plan, there is that other page that has what we're going through with space to write on. As we did for our last 2 sessions, we'll try to scaffold stuff or to build things up so it's applicable to under 12s never played rep through to 18s or 20s that have played for 5-6 years. We'll try to get through that as much as we can. To start with, we're going to go through some Spurs drill stuff. Now, with the Spurs drill, we ran this at development camp. It was actually almost concerning with the amount of kids that didn't know what Spurs drill was. Now, whether that's just they didn't know the term, but then some looked a bit lost whilst doing it as well. This needs to be the foundation of everything we do offensively. It's about receiver spots, it's about spacing, it's about penetration. If we don't have those things taken care of, nothing else really matters. So we're going to build this right up. We'll get to Boomer, which is in the full court. We'll then get to some breakdowns at the end of how you can do this stuff. Again, as Joe mentioned, there's one team here that's got 10 players, so the rest of us are going to be doing it 2-on-2, 3-on-3, 4-on-4 for the season. Girls, can we please get, we're going 3v0 to start, so can we please get an offensive player on the wing with the ball, 2 offensive players on weak sides. Let's go edge of lane line above the 3 and on the wing. Coach, it's really important that we don't get caught standing in our receiver spots. So what I mean by that is that if Keely's feeling drift and Gemma's feeling diagonal, we're just standing there the whole time, it's a lot easier to defend. So we're going to get you guys to start edge of lane line and wing. So as Charlie penetrates, you can penetrate either way. As she's penetrating, now you're both shifting. The 2 easiest things for the eye to see is light and movement. It's already light, so we need to have movement so Charlie can see. If you're just standing there, there's less chance of her seeing you. So what we're going to do to start with, go back to the starting point, is literally, so this is great for the younger kids instead of going 4-on-0, which a lot of you have done, and going 3 rounds of penetration before we get to the shot. That confuses them. So we're just going to go drive, kick out to either player, extra pass, catch and shoot. Can we get you girls ready to rotating through that line? Whoever you pass to, I want you to follow to that spot. Whoever makes the extra pass, follow your pass as well, so we can keep getting through this rapid fire. Sorry. Last thing, must get 2 feet inside the charge arc every time you drive. Right, show us. Follow your pass. Good, next one's go. Our coaches for the younger age groups, it doesn't have to be a 3, it can be a dribble pull-up, or you may just have them shoot mid-range. He just, hold up girls. Let's start edge of lane line high and wing, sprint on penetration. Let's go. Next one's ready. Next one's ready. Let's go, Shannon. Don't start in receiver spots. Hold up. Beck, we want you starting the wing and sprinting to receiver spots on penetration. As Shannon drives, then move to your receiver spot. Sprint, good. Kick, extra, good. Follow your pass, Shannon. Next one's ready. Next one's ready. Let's go. Let's go. Hard flat passes, deliver the ball. Follow your pass. Next one up. Last one. All right, hold it there. Now it's really important within our entire offensive system that we start adding off-ball movement, For us, that's about cutting, which then creates space. So now you're going to drive, get 2 feet in the charge arc, kick out, extra pass. On your extra pass, you're going to back cut. You're feeding her with a bounce pass. Bounce pass layup. And again, you'll follow where you pass. So just clearly get out of Lani's way. You'll follow where you pass to as well. Show us perfect demo. Good. Feel high. Don't start in the receiver spots. Start edge of lane line and wing. Go to where you pass, Keely. Good. Go to where you passed. Sorry, Jazz, let's get you high. Yes, Keely, start on the wing. Don't start in receive. Edge of lane line. That's it. Let's go. Back cut. Good. Stop. Start wing. Don't start in receiver spot. Sprint to them. Go. Next one's ready. Next one's ready. Let's start getting some rapid movement into this. Next set's ready. Straight away. Back cut. Feed. Let's go. Next one's go. Next one's go. Let's go. Go, next one's go, next one's go. All right, hold up. This time, instead of making the extra pass, that person's going to back cut. So Jazz, you're going to drive it 2 feet in the charge arc. On your kick out, we're saying that defense has cottoned onto it and they keep taking that away. If you're not open, cut. So you want to feed her on the back cut. We cool with that? Let's make whoever the passer is always come to edge of lane line. Whoever made the pass to the cutter always goes to the wing. At game pace, let's go. Good. Let's go, next one's up. Be ready early, girls. Bounce pass, bounce pass. Good, next one's go. Next one's go, come on. Don't start in receiver spots, Jem, sprint to them. Sprint to our receiver spots. Move on penetration, that's it. All right, hold up. So now we're gonna build this to 4v0. We found the 3v0 works great for the younger age groups. There's only 1 penetration. It's a lot easier for them to understand what they're doing on the kick out. When we go 2 or 3 penetrations, younger age groups seem to get caught up in what they're doing at the time instead of drive, kick, extra, and go again. So let's now get 2 guards, edge of lane line, 2 wings. Ball can start in a, that's all right, ball can start with you, Jem, that's fine. You're now going to go 2 penetrations. After the second one, it's kick out, extra pass, catch and shoot. So Jem, driving at 2 feet in the charge arc, good. Kick, now, hold up. Especially with the younger age groups, keep communicating about, we have 4 receiver spots being the 2 wings and the 2 corners, or drifts and diagonals. We always need those fields. So right now, Gemma has to find the empty spot. But Jazz, we want you trying to get a bit higher, because again, we want to shift on penetration. So let's get a bit higher, Gem. Extra pass, penetrate. Now you guys shift to receiver spots. Kick out, extra pass, catch and shoot. So it's going 2 rounds. On the second penetration, kick out, extra pass, catch and shoot. Hold up. Gem, start high, shift on a penetration. Let's go. Let's go. Good, shift on penetration, good. Kick, extra, catch and shoot. Good job. Next 4, go. Next 4 up. Next 4 up. In, Jess. That's all right. Next 4. So next 4 be ready. Next 4 be ready. Kick, extra, catch and shoot. Good, good. At speed. Good job. Keep shifting on penetration. Keep that up. That's critical. Let's go. Good work. All right, hold it there. So as we build this for your teams, when you coach them starting Sunday, it doesn't have to be 2 penetrations. You may go 4 out, no defense, just go 1 penetration still. You may go 3 rounds. But it's about developing that attacking mentality of when they catch, it's either shoot, drive, or extra pass. So right now we've got to get in the charge arc each time we drive. It's about attacking. So for us with older age groups, we generally go 3 rounds just to really get them attacking every time they catch. We're now going to go on the kick out, extra pass, then back cut after the second penetration. So let's show as a demo. Jazz 2 feet in the charge arc. Good. On the second penetration though, kick out, extra pass, good. Drive, kick. So on your extra pass, Jess, back cut, feeder on the bounce pass, layup. Cool. Game speed, let's go. Let's go, 4 makes, 4 makes. Communication, 2 ways. Who you're passing to, who you're receiving from. Good. Next one's up, next one's go. What have we got? Two feet in the charge arc every time. 2 feet in the charge arc, good. Come on, girls. We're going to 4. We're going to 4. Everybody counting, everybody communicating. Communicate who you're receiving from. Let's go, next one, come on. Hey, take care of our passing. Let's go. Deliver the ball, good. Cut. Good. Let's set up again. Let's see if we can get done in 4 attempts this time. So last round, we did it with 3 on 0, now we're going 4 on 0. So on the second penetration, it's kick out. Instead of an extra pass to the shooter on the wing, it's an extra pass to a back cutter. Could we have a perfect demo of that, please? 2 feet in the charge arc every time. Good, kick, extra. Good, and back cut, bounce pass, bounce pass. Count as 1, let's go. Going to 4. Good job, much better, hold it there. All right, for under 12s, even some under 14s, that may be as far as you get with the different reads within the Spurs drill, or you're cutting off of the ball, but we're going to continue to build this. So now on the second penetration, it doesn't matter if we penetrate from high or low, or drift and diagonal, weak side wing's going to basket cut. We're feeding them with a bounce pass. The second penetrator is not to get their feet inside the charge, get their feet inside the key. All right, so Shannon, let's get you 2 feet in the charge arc. Kick out, extra pass. So Charlie, you're going to attack, but we're saying defense has done a good job keeping you in front, hence why you're passing to the cutter. So attack, defense kept you in front, weak side diagonals cutting, bounce pass, layup. All right, we're going to 4 makes. 4 makes. Let's go. Communication. Talk who you're passing to. Communicate who you're receiving from. Good, next one's up, next one's up. That's right. 4, hold there. All right, this time, the cutter's going to continue their cut all the way through. We'll kick out to the single person, extra pass, catch and shoot. So show us on a perfect demo. So back drive, kick out, good. Extra pass on that penetration bell you're cutting, but you're not getting it, you're getting the whole way through. So when we start our cut, and we'll talk about this with our dribble handoff stuff as well, continue through. As soon as we stop our cut, it just gets confusing. People don't know where they're going. If we continue our cut, we always know that. Beck, great job filling a spot. Kick out Charlie. Charlie, you're going to sprint through to the empty spot. Extra pass, catch and shoot. We're going to 3 makes. Cut hard, continue it. Let's go. Good. Kick, fill, excellent. Next one's ready, next one's ready. So, wing still cuts all the way through, Keely. Good. Keep going, keep going. Extra, good. So coaches, while the girls continue this, we won't continue to build this, but I'm sure as you can see, once we get the penetration and kick, from there you can go extra pass shot, we can go extra pass and cut, or you can just cut. Oh, so we won't show all those options. It's the same as the 3v0 stuff we did at the start. Even though we've got the cutter and kick out, it all becomes the same thing. Good. Cut hard and early, cut hard and early. What we got, girls? 2, finish this off. Good, good, good. Feel the spot. All right, girls, hold there. We won't continue on that. What we're now going to add, coach, is just a so we're always trying to create gaps. So when we get to 5 on 0 with our 5 out stuff, that'll make sense, because now we often do have gaps. Let's get to the exact same, actually let's just go our basics. Let's get 2 feet in the charge arc, kick out, extra pass, drive kick. Now on your extra pass, you're going to cut. So extra pass, you're going to cut, but you're not going to give her the ball. Now you've got a huge gap to drive into. So from you to the next closest player, that gap's massive, right? You want to keep that gap as big as possible by staying outside the width of the key. Yep, you cut, continue the whole way through. So you're going to drive on her back, and you're going to get to the basket for a layup. As Belle gets in the paint, the highest player can wrap behind us. We have better spacing. Again, trying to get our 2 wings or diagonals and 2 drifts. We're going 4 layups. Communication 2 ways. Who you're receiving from, who you're passing to. Let's go. Good. Cut, drive on the back. Good, now wrap. Excellent. Great job, great move from the top, girls. Cut hard, good. Girls, you don't always have to pass the diagonal, you can pass the drift as well. Good. Extra, cut Jess, drive on it, drive on it. Hey, quick cuts, quick drives, quick decisions. Four, hold there. Excellent. So from this point, we can now build to our 3-man side reads, which we'll get into with our 5 out stuff later. We're going to show you within Spurs drill, so that when the athletes are drive, kick and extra, they understand how to get to our three-man side. Tonight our three-man side is purely going to be dribble handoff and dribble pitch. Both of them we're going to be wanting to, what Jared's communicating is short route, which essentially means that if Jess is at the top with the ball and Gemma's in the corner, that's a long distance to cover. So we want to make that as short a distance as for each of you to cover, so you're both coming at the same time to catch the handoff. Hold up. I communicate that as catch at speed, whatever works best for your group. So let's go to the starting point. So the starting point of Spurs drill. So let's go drive, kick, extra to start. Good kick, extra, drive again, kick, extra. So we're building what we've just done. So Lani, you're going to cut. Gemma, don't come inside the edge of the key. Remember, giving Jazz as much gap as possible to drive. So Jazz, as you drive, defense has now done a good job staying in front. Hold up, hold up, hold up. You're now going to shift to point to make a short pass kick out. Okay, so now, where's an empty spot for you? Yeah, let's go fill that. We're now in our back cut handoff. So as soon as you turn, that's a scoring cut. So you need to be looking for the ball on that. Hold up. Now this, sorry, you can go. This now becomes short route, or as I said before, catching at speed. So I don't want Lani standing, and catching stationary. Stationary is easy to defend. Once you're catching at speed as hard and as fast as you can, turn in the corner for a layup. Can you guys just show us that full pace just from there? And Lani there, just the handoff part. At speed, short route. Good, layup. All right, so can we please go through that from the beginning of Spurs drill? On that back, or the cut, penetration, don't get inside the key. Kick out to point, we're in back cut handoff. Short route, catch at speed. Let's go. Good. Good. Cut. Excellent. Hold up, hold up, hold up. We don't want you getting inside the key. Like if you're inside the key, we're expecting you to finish. So let's get Jazz, let's get you just back outside the edge of the key. From there, kick out, back cut handoff. Go, fill the spot, back cut hard. Good, let's go, next one's up. We're going 4 makes again. Good. Keep communicating, girls. All of us communicating with each other. Oh, sorry, next one. That was a correct cut. That's all right. Good drive hard. Good cut hard. Short route. Excellent. Finish. Let's go, last one. Finish this off. Ooh, one more. Let's go, finish it off, 4 layups. 2 feet in the charge arc, Keely, every time. 2 feet in the charge arc, 2 feet, Jazz. Excellent, all right. Hey, I'm finding, and this will happen with all of our teams, is they cut the charge arc short because they just get in the habit of we're driving to pass. We want them driving to score. So every time we drive, 2 feet in the charge arc. Now in a game, if they got 2 feet in the charge arc, the expectation will be they finish. It's about the mentality of them getting their body here. All right, so girls, keep getting your 2 feet inside the charge arc, not just one. We're now going short, so we're now going dribble pitch on the 3-man side. So we just get point with the ball, wing and corner, as though we've gotten to that point. Dribble pitch, essentially is the same thing. We're just passing the ball to the cutter earlier. They're open. We don't have to hold on to the ball any longer. So, Belle, you've back cut. Let's say I'm defending Charlie and I'm open, so I'm standing off. So as you lift up, there's no need for Gemma to hold on to the ball longer than she has to. Absolutely give it up. And if required, you can then set an on ball. You're catching at speed. You don't break your stride. So catch, turn. So can we have a demonstration of dribble pitch from the top? So it's literally dribble, pitch it to the moving cutter, turn the corner and score. Excellent. Let's go through that 4 makes. Communication, girls, 2 ways. Who you're passing to, who you're receiving from. Sorry, my fault. We're starting in Spurs drill. So it's got 2 guards, 2 wings. Yep, from there. Drive. Kick to point, excellent. Good, next one's up. 2 feet, excellent, good. 2 feet in the charge arc, 2 feet in the charge arc. We're attacking the basket, drive on the back straight away. Hold up. Girls, for the last 2, I haven't done the best job of coaching this. We need to be quicker on this side of making the extra pass, cutting, and then driving straight away. So if I make the extra pass up there to Lani and I'm too slow to cut and Lani's too slow to make a decision, defense has a chance to reset. Like, I release the ball, I'm out of there flat out. All right, as soon as you catch it, you're looking to drive on the back straight away. Defense, it's harder for them to catch up. All right, let's go, last 2. 2 feet in the charge arc every time, 2 feet, good. Good, straight away, there we go. Good. Catch the speed, short route, excellent. Good job, last one. So go, attack, kick, good. Ooh, last one now. Let's go, come on. Communication, girls. Use your voices. Excellent. All right. We're now going to go 4v3. So let's get 4 blue on offense, 3 white on defense. We'll need one of you subs to go white, please. Offensively, your objective is to get layups. So if you can get a layup straight away, we take it. We don't have to go changing sides. We don't have to go to a dribble handoff or pitch. Go look to score straight away. You have the advantage, so keep finding the open player. We're scoring this with 2 points for layups. You only get 1 point for a 3. So similar to what Joe spoke about last Thursday, is we don't want to discourage certain shots, but when you have an advantage, we shouldn't be settling for the 3. We should be able to get a layup every time. So by all means, take an open 3, but it's only worth 1. You also get 2 points for a stop. So 2 points for a layup, 2 points for a stop, 1 point for a made 3. Winners go to offense. So if you score, you go to O. If you get a stop, you go to O. You girls allowed to sub in at any stage. Jazz, you'll clearly have to sub in if defense gets a stop. We're going first colour, blue versus white to 8. Let's play. Good, Candy score as we go. What do you got, White? Give me Jazz, give me Jazz. Oh, hold up. So this happens with essentially every group that does this. Back to your starting point, Jem. Who's open? Give her the ball. Well, there's no need for you to try to create a split on Jess if Shannon's already open. Now, Jazz is in a super long closeout. Again, if she's not going to get there, by all means, you can shoot it, but it's worth half the amount of points as a layup. So while she's on that super long closeout, you can drive. If you've made the pass, what were we doing before within our Spurs rule towards the end? Yeah. So if you cut through, it's going to create a bigger gap for Shannon to drive in, or you may be open on the cut. Let's not try to create a 1v1 split. Find the open player. Good, excellent. Great cut, Bell. Keep playing, spacing. Great job. What do you got, Blue? Oh, hold up, Blue. You get a turnover for that. Why? There was 3 of you inside the key. We hadn't managed to score. So turnover, White's on offense. You have the advantage.
You got 2. Yeah.
Keep playing. Oh, you called a foul. Hold up. From the top. Hey, it doesn't have to be passed to the corner. If you feel as though Jazz is open, by all means pass that way as well. For White. Everybody counting, not just one. We're all together on this. Great. Keep playing. 7. Finish this off, Blue. Great job. All right. White, 2 star jumps. Coaches within that, particularly based off our last 2 sessions, so the session last Tuesday, which is about fundamental skill set, we did a lot of work on pivoting. Clearly within that can be transferred quite easily. Drive, defense collapses, pivot, pass. We did a lot of work with that on Tuesday. Then with Joe on Thursday, a lot of it was about decision making. So again, we drive, are we scoring? Are we passing? You can then ask, what did you see? Doesn't always have to be because they did something wrong, maybe they did something outstanding, and just getting them to back themselves on what they saw. Girls, really good job with that. We're now going 5 out. So we boys get point, 2 wings, 2 corners. We're going just on the half court for this. Now I'll say this at the start, I'll probably repeat it. We only want to pass to the corner if they're wide open for a shot or wide open for a drive. If we pass down court, we're going to cut through to the opposite side. So we're going pass, cut, replace. So Jem, let's say you pass to Charlie, you're going to cut through. Now again, we spoke before about, so through to the weak side. Just speed cut, hard, yeah, by all means you want it to be a scoring cut, but get through and out as quick as you can. We spoke before about gaps. So Jem, come back here whilst I explain this. Whilst we're in these 5 spots, our gaps are pretty limited. All right, but Jem, as soon as you cut through, now you have this big gap through here to drive. Hence, why in Spurs, Drew, we didn't want you coming beyond the edge of the key, so we're allowing Charlie to have that space to drive. When would you wrap further?
When?
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Either when she's got the whole, well and truly into the paint and you can wrap the whole way around, or if she has to stop early, you get to point, we can change sides. For now, Charlie's get you to drive, just stop just outside the charge arc, just outside the key. Just wrap to here, kick out. Good bell. Excellent, feel the empty spot. Pass this way. Pass, just pass. Speed cut as hard as you can. What do you think you might do? You can go handoff. For now, let's just go penetration towards the basket. She gets in, wrap, kick out. Now, if it does go to the corner and you make a pass up, we're going to get you to hold the corner. By all means, you can back cut, but if you back cut and get the whole way through, it overloads that side a lot. So hold the corner. If we pass from wing to point, you're going to cut hard, but if you don't get it, you're going to bounce back to the same side. So a pass up equals cut, but then back to the same side. A pass down means you're cutting hard and through. Can we please go from the top? We're going 8 passes, then a score. You need to communicate what you're doing. So if you're making a pass down, you're cutting through and you're communicating cutting through. If you pass back up, you're communicating cutting and then going on the corner. I've got corner, Keely lift. All right, 2-way communication on that. What you're doing and what the next person in line needs to do. 8 passes, then a score. Good. Good. That's fine, play. Hold up, girls. How many passes are we on? 2 push-ups. We don't know when to score. 2 push-ups. From the top, let's get subs in. Subs in. So, not making examples, so teaching points, a coaching opportunity. When you had the ball at the top, Keely, bowl measure can go back cut handoff. Communicate that. Whoever's on the wing, so right now if it was you, Bell, Keely back cut. Just so we're all on the same page. 8 passes, then we're scoring. Let's go. Buckets. Let's go. Next one's up. Let's go. That's fine. Good, good. Excellent. All right, hold up. Let's get the ball to the top. So coaches, it's really important when we're going through this with our teams that we coach the decision making and the quick decisions. So girls, when we're on the perimeter, we're catching ready to score. If we can't score, our next thought's drive. If we can't drive, we then pass. But it needs to be split second. Again, we spoke about it before when it was 4-on-0 in the sense where we make that extra pass, we cut. If we take too long, it gets too crowded. Same here. With the 5 out, we essentially get back to our diagonals and our drifts, because we should always have at least a driver or a cutter, if not both, which means that we should always have drifts and diagonals filled. So we should always have a driver or a cutter, or both, if we're making quick decisions. Let's go 8 passes and a score again. Good, that's fine, good, good, good. Good extra pass. Let's go, next 5 up. Hold up, so before we go this time, coaches, take note of how often we actually have all 5 spots filled and how often we have a driver or a cutter. If we're doing it well, the majority of the time we'll have drifts and diagonals filled and we'll have a driver or a cutter. That top spot's rarely actually filled. Let's go. Excellent, keep it moving. Cutting through, cutting back out, good. Good extra pass. Hey, doesn't matter how it goes in, it's all points. All right, we're now going to go the same thing, but after your 5th pass, we're getting to a back cut handoff from point. Okay, show us please. That's fine, good. That's right. We want a back cut handoff though. So if Jess is still feeling, perhaps go this side, because these girls are ready to play. Let's go. Again, from the top. Good, kick. Let's go, let's go. At speed, at speed. Good. Hey, we're now doing the exact same thing, but after the 5th pass, we're getting to point and we're going dribble pitch. So take a dribble, pitch it, catch at speed. It's a short route. Let's go. Good. Go, play, play, play. Kick aside. All right, we're going to go again. We want it to be a dribble pitch. So take a dribble, pitch it to our teammate lifting out of the corner. From the top. Quick decisions. Excellent. Perfect. All right. Girls, can we now please go 5v4 with that? So one team's, we've only got 9. So one person can play offense all the time. I reckon that might be Gemma. Just a gut instinct. Same as Spurs drill before. You don't have to try to create a split if somebody's open. We try to create a split or get past our defender to create an advantage. So if we already have the advantage here, because Jazz is guarding too, make that. Now before we spoke about we only really want to pass to the corner if they're wide open for a shot or a drive. This is the perfect example of it. Pass to Achilles, she can be a shooter, or if you've got all that space, just go straight away. You're going to force defense to rotate. Now I've got 3 being defended by 2. Right, 2 foot stop and pivots, as we practiced last Tuesday. Let's go. Communicate D, communicate D. Good cut. All right, defense, good job. Now Keely, your cut from the wing over there, engaged Lani, created a wide open look. So cuts aren't always about that person getting a score. So let's, Keely, you go back to the wing for us. Ball's here with Jem. You've cut. Who was in that corner? So Bella, you can play that spot. So as Keely's cut, Lani's forced to defend that. Now Bella has so much more space, wide open, catch and shoot. So although you don't get a stat for that, your movement creates your team that shot. Let's go again. Sorry, White, you got the stops, you go to offense. Gemma's still on offense. So it's 4 White plus Gemma. Great job, great job. We need a score still, we need a score. Good. All right, we're going again, this time defense. If you force offense to make more than 5 passes, you win. Offense, you have a numbers advantage. You should be able to get a score pretty quickly. From the top. Defense, I suggest you count the passes. Same offensive team. Excellent haul. Hey, 99% perfect. All right, 99%. It's pretty hard to be 100%. Let's go one more demonstration. Blue, you're on offense. White, you need to communicate how many passes they make. If you force them to make more than 5, you win. Offense, great job. White, we need 4 people counting. That was the last instruction you had. Hold up. We're now going to build this to our full court. All right, so we've shown it in the half court. We're now going to build it to full court. Our press break is Boomer. That is the press breaker that the BVC system uses, Basketball Victoria Country. We'll use the same one. So let's get somebody in the middle. We don't have a 5, but anybody who would like to think they're a big in the middle. Let's get another pretend big under the on the baseline, other side of the backboard. Thanks, Thornton. You get 2 guards here, and somebody starting in that corner of halfway. The others, if you could jump sideline, thank you. Let's get you other side of the backboard. Charlie, you're going to catch the ball on the curl at speed. We want you getting just below the foul. We don't want you getting too deep. It's a lot easier to trap you down here. Make the inbounds pass. Now, let's get you just a bit wider, sorry Charlie. You're rim running to start with. The other guard, so from the side that started stacked on top of each other, your job's to lag. So you're staying behind the line of the ball on the other side of the floor. Gemma, your job's to be a kick ahead target. You're going to make your kick ahead to start, so take a dribble or 2 and kick ahead. Okay, now, if we're not feeding the post, we want you coming out ball side. Charlie, you're going to space cut through. Lag's going to get to the weak side wing. Inbounder's going to get to point. We're now in our 5 out. So by all means, you can pass and cut. You may go hand off, you may reverse it. Hold up. Let's go back from the start through Boomer. We'll talk through it once more, then we'll go on full pace. So, on the curl, lag, good. All right, hold up. So from that point, everything we've done tonight comes into play. So let's go back to the boomer at the start. On the kick ahead, space cut, we're leaving in pass and cut, drive kick extra. We're not prescribing anything. Let's go. We need a score. Good job. 5 new ones up here. Coach is the one change from the BVC system, as well as what we've done in the past, is clearly we've gone 5 out instead of 4 out, 1 in. The one change, that big that rim runs, instead of staying in the paint or staying in the post, we're getting them to clear the ball side corner so that we can get our drifts, our diagonals, and our point field. That's the one change within Boomer. Exact same thing. On the curl, make sure, Shannon, you're lagging, so behind the ball weak side, you don't get ahead of the ball for this. Just make the kick ahead. Sorry, you make the kick ahead, space cut, we play from there. Let's go. Get through, Keely. Good. Get a quick score. Let's get a quick score. Quick score. Excellent. Come back to the start, let's go again. Great. Hey, one more of this, then we'll make a slight change. Whoever rim runs, so Keely, that instance was you, whoever rim runs, we need them to get ball side corner a lot quicker. So if I rim run, it's pretty obvious I'm not getting it, I'm getting out of there straight away. We don't want to be in the way when they start to drive. Last one. Good job. All right, back at the start. This time we're not inbounding it to the initial guard. So this time we're saying that they've done a great job. So Beck, you play the point. They've done a great job denying that guard. That's why you're bouncing back always. You're going to continue. But as soon as the ball's inbound to Jess on this side, you now have to become lag. So whoever out of those two guards doesn't catch it is lag. So you're lagging. You can now, you're rim running, but then getting out ball side. So Keely's kick ahead option, make the kick ahead. Line is trailing. Reverse it, hold up. Come back to the start. Ball here to Jess. My fault. You're still rim running. Line, you've got to sprint through and be a kick ahead option. So now we've got better spacing. So now on that kick ahead, Keely, you now get out ball side. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Just slow it down a bit. Jess, yep, you get through. Now Riley, hold your space, and then once Liney starts to drive, then you can start shifting. So come back to the start. So the one addition, coach, is the inbound and sprinting through to be the kick ahead, if we can't get it to the point guard. So in this case, we can't get it to Riley, we get it to Finchy. You've got to be the kick ahead target. Got to be a sprint. Show us. Quick scores, quick scores. Good job. Next one's up. Great job, girls. Good, one more. Yep. Sprint through, sprint through. Excellent. Yep. Yeah, great question. So let's go back to the start. So what Hackers just asked, if we can't make the kick ahead, what do we do with the post player? So let's get to the starting position. So Jess, let's get you catching it this time. Bell, you're still in lag. It's inbound. So if we can't kick ahead to Gemma, yeah, absolutely. We don't want Keely coming out ball side on that because the spot's already filled. So if you can't make the kick ahead, dribble it up the floor, push Gemma through to the corner. You girls can lag into the trail point. Yeah, absolutely. You feel the empty spot. All right, now we're in the 5-out positioning. We're cool? Come back to the start. This time we're going to inbound to the point guard though, and then reverse to the lag. So Jess come through, catch ball in the inbounds. Now hold up Jess. Because if we can't throw the kick ahead, ideally we're not dribbling the length of the floor. Ideally we're either passing the kick ahead or changing sides. So when you've inbounded it, we generally want you sprinting through straight away. The reason we went before is because Jess was at speed and throwing the kick ahead straight away. You didn't have a chance. Now we're saying you do have a chance. So Charlie, you're sprinting through and being that kick ahead option. Once she gets past and engages the defense, change sides. You've got a dribble, kick ahead. Keely, fill the spots. Bella cut. Yep. And then we're now 5 out. Come back to the start. So it's the exact same as what we did just before. We're only inbound to the point guard, then throwing to lag. We're not throwing it straight to lag. So if I'm playing defense, ball comes in, suggest catch it. She's managed to catch it. If there's a trap, they've trapped it, so you're coming through to try to engage the middle defender. Change sides through the lag. Charlie's a kick-out option. Space cut. We play from there. All right, full pace. Let's just go 2 quick demos of that. Let's get quick scores in this. We don't need to change sides too many times. Good, sprint through. Throw it to the lag. Excellent. Kick ahead. Job. And again. Next one up. Good. Back to the start. This time I'm going to allow you to inbound to either player, advance the ball either way, but it needs to be kick ahead advance. We're then going to trial with a drag screen. The kick ahead space cut. Now, we spoke before about essentially one of our teams having bigs. We may not use the drag screen a whole lot because it's easy to switch when it's guard screening guards. However, it's important for the athletes to understand how to use it, or understand how to set it. So they then go to trials at a higher level, or suddenly some of them grow. We now have the knowledge and the experience of using a drag screen or setting a drag screen. We'll walk you through that. So Jess, let's catch it on the sprint. All right, now when you throw the kick ahead, good, same as we were doing before, suggest your space cutting, Keely field corner. Whoever the trailer is. So Lana, you're coming to a drag screen, so wing on ball out of that trail. Again, you're trying to create the biggest gap possible. Excellent. As you come off that line, you're going to roll. If you can't score out of that, if neither of you can score out of that, kick out to any perimeter player. You two need to fill the empty spots. It becomes the same thing from there. Drive, kick extra, pass, cut, replace. Can we see that from the start, please? Good job. Next 5. Girls, now let's mix it up between just inbounding to the point guard and kick ahead, inbounding to the lag and kick ahead, or inbounding to the point guard and reversing to the lag before we kick ahead. Let's see if you guys can then find who's setting the drag screen. Will be the trailer. All right, let's go. Good. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. So from there, Jazz, you come out. So now you become the trailer. Shannon, so as that kick ahead happens and Bella gets through, you're trailing. Use that wing on ball, come off of it, keep your space, find a perimeter player, and we'll get buckets from there. Back to the start. So it doesn't have to be the big setting the drag screen. Whoever's trailing the play will set it. Good. Go get it, Shannon. Go. Start again. Come on, girls. There's no defenders yet.
Yes. Ken Dog is playing D.
Good, good, good. Excellent. Great job. Next one's up. Trial, get it. Good. Great job. One more go, girls. One more go. Let's make it our best one yet. Communication the whole way through. Communication. All right. Next option we're going to add. Exact same setup with Boomer. This time when we kick ahead, they're going to go into a dribble handoff with the corner. The trailer's coming to set an on ball after that. Also be a dribble handoff into a drag screen. So Jess has catched this on the fly, throwing that kick ahead, cutting through. Now, yeah, Keely getting through ball side, great. Hold, slow down. Handoff, and as that handoff happens, Lani's setting the drag screen. Keely turn corner. Lani roll. Again, if you can't score, 2-foot stop, find the open perimeter player. Drive, kick extra, pass, cut, replace from there. From the start. So we're going dribble handoff into drag. Good, get it, Lani, get it, Lani. Great job. Next one's up. So coaches, if you're coaching 12s, definitely wouldn't use this. If you're coaching 14s, probably still wouldn't use it. If you're coaching 16s or 18s, they're sagging off or they're switching everything. This often creates wide open looks for threes, penetration, rollers. So if they're sagging or switching, this works great. Good, straight into it. Excellent. All right, hold it there. Let's come back to the very start, please. Inbounding the ball, that's you keep that. I personally have a rule when I'm coaching that within the first 4 seconds it has to be a kick ahead, a change of sides, or a screen. Doesn't have to be a drag screen. Within the way the men's team play, we have other screens we can use as well. So girls, your objective is to get a kick ahead, change sides, or that drag screen within 4 seconds. That means we'll have 20 seconds to play with. Defense probably isn't set up either. We maintain that advantage. This time though, after the initial action, we're changing sides, we're reversing it through the trailer. So the trailer's not coming to a drag screen straight away, we're reversing it through the trailer. So Jess, let's get you on the curl. So again, within the first 4 seconds, let's say you kick ahead. Great, first 4 seconds ticked off. Now hold up, hold up. We're not going first side action, we're reversing it straight away. Now from Lani, from here we can go with back cut handoff or dribble pitch. Let's not worry about the dribble handoff and drag screen with that. Back to the point. The final option you have is to pass to Lani and drag screen from there. Yeah, that's what I said. So on the reversal, it's back cut handoff, dribble pitch, or the drag screen. Let's go from the top. Everything's the same, we're just reversing through that trailer. Good, reverse it. Excellent. What's next? Great. Great. Great job in holding your spacing then, Keely. Good job. Keep those gaps as big as possible. Let's not crowd it. Excellent. Great spacing, girls. Girls, this time let's get a change of size to the kick ahead. Good. Excellent. Swing it. Great job. Finchy, I love it. Big set and screens. Let's go. Great job. Kick ahead. Back your trailer, back your trailer, back your trailer. Good. 3-man side. Good. One more. So girls, we're generally doing a really good job of maintaining our pass, cut, replace. But keep that in place every time. So if we pass up, we cut, we'll fill the same side. If we pass down, we'll cut the whole way through, as per our space cut at the start. Let's maintain that. One more great possession. Excellent. Excellent. Cut, Lani. We're going one more. If we pass up, let's cut, but fill the same side. Good. Excellent. Pass. Cut, Shannon. Cut, Shannon. All right, great job. Coaches, as we mentioned at the start, all of our teams, essentially all of our teams have less than 10 players, so being able to go 5-on-5 with this isn't going to work. I did actually ask for 10 players, but it works great that we have less. So now it's going to go through some breakdowns that helps us with all that. We can do that as well as we like 5-on-0, but if we can't do it 2-on-2, 3-on-3, it's not going to be create advantages for us. So we're going to go just a dribble handoff to start. So O&D at the top, O&D in the corner. Now we said at the start, let's get a white defender, please. Thanks, Jess. Keely, corner, please. We said at the start, we spoke about continuing our cuts. So I'm going to give you 3 reads on this. As you go, remember trying to catch this at speed or short route it. If you can't catch it, we don't want to go dancing around trying to get open. You're just going to continue your cut through to the basket, hold up. We want you to reverse pivot into the path of the defender and look to pass late. If Lani jumps up and denies your cut initially, absolutely back cut. So catch the handoff. If you can't, you continue. If she takes away your cutting pass straight away, back cut. Show us 2v2 from the top. Perfect demo. Hold up. So we want to reverse pivot into the path of the defender. Essentially set a screen. So from there, high foot to pivot foot, reverse pivot up. Good. So if Lani's tight on her, you're going to hit her at some stage. Keely gets the advantage on a cut. Let's go again from the top. If you watch the NBL, essentially every team uses this. Play, 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 play. Good job. Let's go again. One more. Good, all right. Girls, we're going to go 2v2 continuously both sides, one side at a time. So let's get another set of O&D, blue line, yellow line, up the top here. So we can get a set of O&D at the 3, a set of O&D in each corner, and a 4 set of O&D up here, just below the halfway mark. So Keely, jump up here with Lani, please. Jazz, jump in and defend Jazz, please. You can rotating through the top. So you're going to go either side, Jem. It's up to you. It's just 2v2 with that side of the floor, though. Once Once that possession's done, you two can come in and go the other side of the floor. You can sub in from the top, Shannon. Keep getting through this. We're getting high volume of reps, but we're not going to be colliding with each other. If you can't make the catch, continue your cut. If Jess and I's at back cut. Let's get this pair going to the corner of whatever side they play. Whatever pair is attacking from the corners, you guys rotate out. Let's play. Good, next one's ready, next one's ready. Be tied off that screen, be tied off that handoff. Good, great pass. Next one's ready. Be ready from the top, girls. Two-foot stops, two-foot stops. Great job, Charlie. We need a defender. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Again, great opportunity for teaching, for coaching. Back to the top. I refer to it as dancing when we're indecisive. If you're decisive, you can't be wrong. If you're indecisive, often get what happened just then, and we don't get open looks. So if you're going to back yourself back up the whole way through, that creates a big gap for Charlie to drive into. If you're going to cut over the top, again, be decisive, continue cut. We don't want to be faking it, coming back, faking it higher, going back up. If you're decisive, you can't be wrong. Play, play, play. All right, hold there. We're now going to turn this into 3v3. So let's get offense and defense on this wing, please. Actually, no. Let's go this wing. You girls are now rotating through the top. So now going back cut handoff. That needs to be scoring cut. Now the read for the athlete should be we're in back cut handoff because that pass on the wing's taken away. So Lane, let's get you denying that. When you cut, you need to cut hard and you need to check that cut. She's open feet of the ball. As we continue into a dribble handoff, Gemma's continuing her cut through like we spoke about before. If you turn the corner, Charlie, and you can't score, by all means, you'll have to kick it out to Gemma. Catch and shoot. Decision making comes into play as per last Thursday. Catch and shoot. If you can't catch and shoot, look to drive. Back cut handoff only. Keep playing, keep playing, keep playing. Great job, Shannon. Great job. Excellent. Job, Gem. All right, hold up now. One of the teaching points we have for all of our perimeter receivers is don't allow the defender to be in a straight line between ball and you. So Keely, if you cut through to the corner, Bella's going to dribble handoff with Shannon. Shannon catch the handoff. If Beck manages to be in a straight line between Keely and the ball, that's a really hard pass to make. So you need to then shift, so it's an easy kick out, or shift lower. So again, it's not a straight line. There's some angle involved. It's an easy kick out for Shannon. It's an easy catch for you. It's a harder close out for the defender. From the top. Great. Great take, great kick out. Belly caught that at speed. It's a lot harder to defend. Great job. Great footwork, Healy. Good find, Charlie. Excellent. All right, hold there. Girls going to go a few more reps. This time we're adding the extra decision of whether it's a back cut handoff or a dribble pitch. So Shannon, your decision or what tells you to do that is how this player is defending the corner. So if Gemma cuts, and when you take your first dribble, if Charlie's open early, don't keep dribbling it. Give her the ball. If she's open, give her the ball. You can still come and screen on that or cut all the way through. We don't want it to be a moving screen. And we can play out of that. All right, so if the corner player is open, pitch it. Pitch and fold it on ball, pitch it and cut through. Let's get corner defenders to keep mixing it up. Great job from the top. Hold up, hold up, hold up. So if you had to throw in the pitch early, I feel as though Shannon might have caught it. You waited a bit long, allowed Beck to catch up. Defenders in the corner, keep mixing it up. Try to encourage some dribble pitch reads in here. Sprint, sprint. Play, play. Keep playing, keep playing. Good job. From the top. Defenders, please encourage a dribble pitch. Means you need to sag off. Excellent. Oh, we'll generally play it out, but we all stopped. Play to score or stop, girls. One more. Please play out of a dribble pitch. Lani, please force that. Great find, great cut. Let's play out of a dribble pitch this time. Let's go again, let's go again, let's go again. Right idea. Great job. All right, we're now going to play out of the drag. So let's get O and D in the center circle. Let's get O and D on this wing. And we're actually going to get O and D on the weak side wing. So this time, we'll get a spare player to try to get you acting as though you're playing point. So with the ball in the guard. Yep. When you make that kick ahead, Gemma, you'll come into drag screen. Charlie not playing, just making the pass. Just make the pass. Gemma's drag screen. The purpose of this play here is far too often we're trying to score out of the first action. So your job's, yeah, to stay wider than the key and to make that gap as big as possible. But Bella, if you can't score straight away or Gemma's not open straight away, don't force it. Change sides. When you change sides, Gemma may be wide open or you have a big gap to play in. All right, so playing out of the drag screen from the kick ahead in transition. Great, keep playing, keep playing, keep playing. Good job, Jess. From the top, we can rotate through the passing spot. Good, good, play. Excellent. Great work, great find, Shannon. Way to move to receiver spot, Gem. Good work. There we go, great job, great job. Keep playing. Catch ready. Great take. Yep, switch sides, that's fine. So we need O and D on this wing. Great take. All right. We're now going to bring that wing defender, sorry, the wing set into this corner, please. So O&D on the wing, O&D corner, O&Ds are trailers, and then someone throwing the kick head, please. Now again, this part of it's something that we probably wouldn't be running with very many of our teams at all, but it's important to have the understanding of how we move in the drag screen if the corner is filled. So if you make that kick ahead and Bella comes to set the drag screen, as Bella rolls, you need to be lifting behind her. Now, if you can't feed Bella on that, or if you can't score, for the older age groups, hold up, stay back there, we'd strongly encourage a throwback over the head, nice and quick. For younger age groups, I'd strongly encourage 2-foot stop, pivot, pass. Can be reverse pivot or forward pivot. So ball back to Gemma, 2-foot stop, pivot, pass, a lot more safe and sound, a lot more likely to get there. At practice, by all means, encourage them to throw the throwback. Also work on the 2-foot stop and pivot. From the top. Keely, on your catch, be ready to score, be ready to drive. Good. Great hustle. Let's go from the top. Great take. All right, hold it there. We're now going to go 4-on-4 with this. So we've got wing, corner and drag screener from trail, as well as weak side high. We get those 4 spots filled, please. The 9th player can be the kick ahead. So let's remember with this weak side high, we want to provide the biggest gap possible to drive in, but when they need a bailout, we shorten up the pass. So Shane, if you're doing a great job holding space out here as the on-ball happens, outstanding. But as soon as it looks like Keely needs someone to help her out, you need to shorten that pass up and make it easier. It's 4v4 live from there, drive, kick extra, pass, cut, replace. Show us, please. Now start the ball with Gemma. Gemma will make the kick head, you'll sprint into the drag screen. Good play, drive, kick extra. Great job, Charlie. Good. Excellent. Hey, great use of your pivots. Great cut, Shannon. Great cut, Keely. Use our voices as well. Let's go from the top. Spacing. Hold up, hold up, hold up. So after the drag screen, let's go drive, kick extra, pass, cut, replace. Let's not get to more on balls. Give our teammates plenty of gaps to drive into. Right, it's all right. From the top. Spacing, spacing. Drift and diagonal, drift and diagonal.
Sorry, Belle.
Girls, out of the corner. 2 passes to this. Once we connect on the screen, sprint on the roll. And then when we're moving out of the corner, we're in a sprint as well. The faster we move, the harder for defense to defend us. They have to react. If we're jogging up or walking up, it's a lot easier for them to catch up. Let's go. Sprint, 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 Keely. Good, good. Good job. All right, hold it there. Let's go back to the other side of the floor. This time we're going to go O and D starting at halfway, please. in a guard spot, so let's say just inside the blue line. O and D in the centre circle. O and D on this wing. Others aren't playing, you guys can rotating through from the top. We're now playing out of our dribble handoff and drag action we went through before in transition. So now you're going to dribble down the floor, Belly going to get space, and then come back at speed. Charlie, you're trailing in with the drag screen. The handoff will pop, so you'll stay wide. The on ball will roll. So if she rolls, you need to sprint up behind her. By all means, you're looking to turn the corner to score. From the top, please. Hey, at speed, short route. At speed, at speed, at speed. Great job. Excellent. Great cut, great form, well done. Good, keep playing. Space and play, space and play. Stop, stop. This last 2 catches, I'll count your pick up as a catch. Ball was here. Then when you caught it, Shannon, ball was here. Let's get ready to play. Now, it's not necessarily about triple threat in the age-old, in triple threat, it's just catching ready to shoot. If we can't shoot, we're attacking. We can't shoot or attack from here. Let's go from the top. We're catching the score every time. If we can't score, we drive. Catching the score, catching the score. Good, Shannon, keep moving. Great job, Charlie. Let's build this to 4-on-4 so we can have the 4th set will trail in from halfway. So 4 set of O and D halfway on this side, blue line. Let's go blue line, Shannon. So you want to trail down that blue line. Then as they need, you can come closer, shorten up the pass. Otherwise, keep the gap big. Sorry, it's 4v4, so just have the middle as well. Yes, yes, still dribble handoff and drag. We just have the weak side as well now to kick it onto. After it, drive kick extra, pass cut replace, drifting diagonals. Let's go. Long 2, Lani. Good D. Analytics say yes. Good, good, play. Great, keep moving. That's all right. That's all right. Let's go from the top. Girls, great job on that, getting to our spacing when it busted up over here. Great job. Great work, Charlie. And again, from the top. Gemma, we may have worked on that earlier today. All right, last one real quickly. Let's get the ball starting with Keely over here. At halfway though. Keely, you're dribbling at speed and you're going to reverse the ball quickly through Shannon. You guys can go with any 3-man side action. So it can be dribble handoff. You can make a pitch. You can drag screen. We don't want you passing to Bell and then go and dribble handoff and drag though. Let's keep that separate for now. Chelsea. Reverse, good, and play, and play, and play. Keep playing, keep playing, keep playing. Good job. Let's go, and again. A couple more real good ones. Right, cut, cut, cut. Good take, good take. From the top, let's remember if we pass, let's cut. Pass, cut, replace, drive, kick an extra. At speed, at speed. Good job. All right, hold on there. Girls, thank you very much. Great job. Coach, can you please give these girls a round of applause? You may now grab a drink. Within all of that, now these girls have done a lot of that for a fair while, so it looks a lot better than what it may look when we first start doing some of our younger teams. A few things I'll say on that. First of all is live with mess. Don't expect to look perfect. If the athletes are being assertive, they're attacking the basket, they're making good decisions on whether they score or kick it out, live with it. That then comes into play with what Joe spoke about Thursday in terms of what did you see? And if they saw a second defender and still shot it, we'll coach that. No, you need to pass, that's the second defender. If they saw there was just one defender in front of them, they decided to pass it, well no, that's one-on-one, you can go score. Spacing, huge. Keep trying to provide the dribble penetrate as much space as possible. But their movement's equally as important. If we're all just standing there ready to score, it's great that we're ready to score, but if we're standing there, defense is standing there too. If I'm defending that wing player and they're just going to stand there, I can just hold this nail spot. If that player keeps moving, I have to keep moving with them. Now the gap becomes bigger. Best luck with implementing that within your teams. We've now gone skill set development, which hopefully saw some transference of that within tonight's session. We've gone decision-making, small-sided games. Again, hopefully saw some transference of that within tonight's session. And then Thursday, I'll go through our defensive system as well. Put all that together. Hopefully have 17 VC teams. Good luck, cheers. Thanks, guys.